Scooty stolen from outside an electronic shop on Tajan Au Road was mysteriously recovered early in the morning, parked outside the same shop. Chief Minister Dr. Nefirio virtually laid the foundation stones for 9 new Lighthouse Schools complexes (LSCS) in Nagaland on June 4, 2025. The Vice-Chancellor of Nagaland University, Professor J.K. Patnaik, inaugurated the newly renovated gymnasium at Lumami on June 3, 2025. A new dialysis unit was officially inaugurated at Hezuku Memorial District Hospital in Zuneboto, equipped with 3 dialysis machines to cater to 3 patients simultaneously. Nagaland marked the successful completion of the Fostering Climate Resilient Upland Farming System in the Northeast Focus project. Hello viewers, you are watching Nltv English Prime Time. This is Shamita Singha. Here is the news in details. The Patson Nokeng Students Union is shocked and outraged by the mysterious death of member Mr. Pesha Khemnyungen on May 24, 2025. In Dimapur, the union has raised concerns about the circumstances surrounding his death, the delayed disclosure of the incident, and contradictory statements by his companion. They have urged the authorities for a swift and thorough investigation to uncover the truth and deliver justice. The union expressed gratitude to those who worked tirelessly to recover Pesha's body and conveyed condolences to the bereaved family. The Nagaland state government has invited applications from indigenous inhabitants for vacant posts of members in District Consumer Disputes Redressal commissions across various districts, including Kohima, Peren, Twinsang, Mon, and Kifri. The positions include male and lady members with specific qualification and criteria required, such as a bachelor's degree and 15 years of experience in relevant fields. The term of office is 4 years or up to the age of 65, with an honorarium of Rs 10,000 per month. Interested candidates can submit their application with relevant documents to the Deputy Controller, Legal Metrology and Consumer Protection Department, Kohima, before June 18, 2025. The Department of Information and Public Relations presented a rare historical photograph to Nagaland Governor L.A. Ganesan on June 4, 2025 at Raj Bhavan, Kohima. The photograph, dated back to the early 90s, featured a gathering of people from a central Tenyema village in a traditional setting. Despite unknown details, the image holds significant historical and ethnographic value. The department carefully restored and reprinted the original negative discovered in their archives as part of their initiative to document and preserve Nagaland's visual history. The governor appreciated the thoughtful gesture, praising the department's efforts in safeguarding the state's cultural legacy. Viewers will be back after a short break. Welcome back, viewers. You are watching Nltv English Primetime. A sanitization training program on the online Inner Line Permit ILP was conducted at the DC Conference Hall in Twinsang on June 4, 2025. The training, led by EACS ER Vinod Su and Sekhozo Vero, aimed to educate stakeholders on the implementation of the online ILP issuance in Twinsang district. The program was attended by representatives from various organizations, including the Twinsang Town All Wards Union, Twinsang Commerce of Chambers and School Associations. DC Twinsang Litrongla Tongpi Rutsa moderated the program, which was chaired by Dr. Zujanbeni N. Nulin. A massive landslide triggered by incessant rainfall has damaged National Highway 2 between Phesama and Kisama, leaving several vehicles stranded. However, the Deputy Chief Minister's visit was June 3, not May 3. PR Ziliang inspected the site and directed immediate action to restore connectivity, instructing the National Highways and Infrastructure Development Corporation Limited (NHIDCL) to create an alternative road. The district administration, led by SDO Veneko Tetso, and local organizations, including the Phesama Youth Organization and Phesama Baptist Church, provided relief to stranded travelers, constructing temporary footpaths and distributing essentials like tea and seeds.
Itu landslide area survey rule Deputy Chief Minister TR Ziliang Aiginaze. IB Amakantalore ekta duita question sudi sabo. Okay, sir. So, what are the immediate steps that you are taking to repair this road?
No, this Executive Director NHIDCL is present here, and his GM is here, and contractors are also present here. So, for immediate measure, they have to cut on the hillside, not the valley side. So, they have assured us that for immediate opening of the road, they will take 10 days to make the road through, to cut on the hillside. But landowner issue also is also here. Okay. So we requested this village council, they will have a sitting tonight, and then they will convey to DC. So most probably they will be in the position to start the work by tomorrow, if the landowners comes up with a positive result.
So, sir, as we all know that this is the third time that the landslide is happening in this area. So, the first one happened in 2015, if I'm not mistaken, and then one in 2017, and now this year, 2025. So, sir, my question is, like, are there any long-term infrastructures plan that you have to, make this road, ekdam stable thagule? Do you have any plan regarding that?
Yeah. So for immediate measure, just we have discussed now, and they'll just start the work by tomorrow. But for long-term measure, this SAPO, Southern Angami Public Organization, they have submitted representation to construct alternative road to this. So state government, we have written to MRTH to have alternative road. That is why we have requested this ED, NHIDCL, that they should survey. They should make a survey in collaboration with the landowner and submit their report to Delhi MRTH to have one alternative road to this area, because it is a landslide prone zone, so it happens anytime. So to bypass this, we need to have one alternative road.
So as we know that this is the national highway, and then this area is prone to landslides. Yeah. So in the past also, after the landslides, the road has been repaired. So what are you planning to do differently this time to secure the stability of this particular area?
No, this according to NHIDCL, they have invited the expert team to study the soil, that in future, to prevent from collateral damage in this area. So that plan is also there. But the best way is to find out the alternative road. Alternative road to avoid this landslide prone zone area. So that we're working out.
Sir, due to this landslide, a lot of people are affected, mainly students. So do you have any message for them?
No, that is why we have come to see, and we have decided to open the road immediately. For a small vehicle, bypass is there up there, about 3 kilometers from Kisama to that near the village. It comes out. For a small vehicle, it's okay. But for big vehicle, like which are coming load vehicle towards Impal, that they have to find out alternative road to that side also. But this will be opened immediately, within the 10 days. That assurance that they have given. Let's hope within 10 days the road will.
Nagaland marked the successful completion of the Fostering Climate Resilient Upland Farming System in the Northeast Focus project, a major initiative implemented in partnership with the International Fund for Agricultural Development IFAD. The project, which began in January 2018, was initially set up to conclude in March 2024, but was extended due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Reached 645 villages across 9 districts, directly benefiting approximately 1.18 lakh households. Fostering Climate Resilient Upland Farming System focused on improving the livelihoods of upland farming communities through climate resilient techniques, market linkages, and sustainable resource management, prompting integrated farming systems and strengthening local institutions. The project completion highlights Nagaland's commitment to agricultural sustainability, food security, and rural development, with officials and community members calling to build on the gains achieved and continue empowering farmers through innovation and resilience. The ICAR AP Center Bazaar, in collaboration with Longding Krishi Vigyan Kendra, successfully organized an animal health campaign in Longding District, Arunachal Pradesh. The camp benefited 26 farmers by providing free veterinary medicines, feed supplements, and vegetable seeds, aiming to improve livestock health and boost agricultural productivity. The initiative reflects the ongoing support to rural farming communities, contributing to sustainable livelihood development in the region. Longding District, known for its favorable climate for horticulture crops, has been a focus area for agricultural development initiatives. Deputy Chief Minister T.R. Ziliang has directed immediate action on the Dimapur-Kohima Road project, proposing road cutting on the hillside. However, landowner issues need urgent resolution. A high-level meeting is scheduled and work may begin soon. The SAPO has urged in construction of an alternative route, while NHIDCL is set to survey the area and submit a detailed plan in Delhi. An expert team will assess the soil, and an alternative route is being considered as the best solution. Viewers will be back after a short break. Welcome back, viewers. You are watching Nltv English Prime Time. The district-level Nashamukh Bharat Abhiyan Committee for PEC is organizing an awareness program on alcohol and drug abuse on June 6, 2025 at 11 a.m. in Vamuzo Memorial Town Hall, Chozuba. Keynote speaker Dr. Diana Peton, Additional Deputy Commissioner, will highlight the issue, while Dr. Fizu Nieno, Extra Assistant Commissioner, will moderate and chair the event. Lulun Singson, officer in charge of Police Station Chozuba, will discuss the Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substances (NDPS) Act. A session on alcohol and drug abuse will be led by the Data Monitoring and Documentation Officer of DISHA for HIV and AIDS. NACS and NACO shedding light on the critical aspect of the substance abuse. A Scooty stolen from outside an electronics shop on Tajan Au Road was mysteriously recovered early in the morning, parked outside the same shop. The vehicle showed no visible damage, but some items, including a raincoat, screwdriver, and pliers, were missing, and the petrol tank was empty. The shop owner was informed by friends who noticed the Scooty's return. We have a detailed report with our reporter Muilong. Let's have a look.
Chuakali nakalin TV pra around 1:30 to 2 p.m. inade idu tik Tajan Au Road Tangan Pusti idu electronic shop pahar tik mui khara kora jaga de tadi scooty park kurina thaka do idu chor hwala opor da apnan ge update janai dise aro aji amian ge khobor hunise ki idu scooty hari kina thaka do wapas paise guina aro ita idu scooty owner ami kana maju de ase to ahibi talo debi olop idu kiman bajina de paise aro kinaka paise idu huda hodi guina amnan ge janai di acha to bhaiya kali apni na scooty harishi ko to achi wapas paisi ko esi to itu kinaka paisi kiman bajide paisi to olop amian ge janai dibo
মই তো মর্নিং তে আহি কিনা তাতে দোকান লাগার ওচৰতে স্কুটি তো চাবি ৰাখি কিনা তাই চাই কিনা যাইছে
morning kiman baji na de
মর্নিং তো মই জানা তো 6 বাজিতে শুনিছে মই আর দোসা মানুকন চাই কিনা মই খবর দিছে না তো পিছত মই আইছে ঘর পৰা আহি কিনা চাইছে স্কুটি তো দোকান লাগার ওচৰতে ৰাখি আছে
আচ্ছা তো আপনি খবর শুনিছে গুছে তো আপনি কি কোনবা ইনফরমেশন দিছে আপনি স্কুটি ওয়াপাস আনি দিয়া তো
মই কেন সাথী খান ফোন কৰি না কৈছে হয় হয়
তো আপনি স্কুটি চাপিবি থাকিছ না থাকা নাই
চাবি দিবি থাকিছে হয় স্কুটিতে থাকিছে
সামান কান ইকো হারিছ না হারা নাই
সামান তো ভিতৰতে প্লাস স্ক্ৰুড্ৰাইভাৰ তো নাই আৰু ৰেংকোট একো থাকিছে এটো বি নাই আৰু কাগজ কান তো সব ঠিকই আছে
আৰু বেছি দে স্কুটি দি কো লাগা লাগি নলে তাকি কান ইকো থাকিছ না থাকা নাই
তাকি কান তো একো হোৱা নাই গাড়ী লাগা তো তেল পুৰা ফুল থাকিছে এটো তো পেট্ৰল তো খতম হৈছে তো মই তো স্টার্ট কৰি না অলপ যাইছে তেল পুৰা খতম হৈ আছে
Chuakali nakalin TV
Deputy Commissioner of Noklak P. Mono Khyamnyungan has issued a monsoon advisory to ensure public safety during the rainy season. The advisory includes key precautions such as staying informed about weather conditions, avoiding flooded areas, exercising caution while traveling, and staying away from power lines. Additionally, the public is advised to look out for vulnerable individuals, including the elderly, children, and people with special needs. Any report and any emergencies or hazardous situation to the authorities. The designated helpline numbers for reporting incidents include the DOC District Control Room 98634 57055 and the State Emergency Operation Center 1070 toll-free number 112 and ERS's extension for District Management 0370 22911 2022. With the onset of the monsoon, the Deputy Commissioner and DDMA Chairman of HEC Nagaland has issued a public advisory warning of potential hazards like flash floods, landslides, and rising levels due to heavy rainfall in lowland and foothill areas. Residents are advised to avoid riverbanks and refrain from recreational activities near water bodies. All area administrative officer, head of departments, village disaster management authorities, village council chairman, head GBS and ward authorities have been directed to remain on high alert and prepare to respond to any emergencies arising from natural calamities during the monsoon season. The district administration has reiterated its commitment to ensuring public safety and urged cooperation from all stakeholders. Heavy monsoon rains have wreaked havoc across Nagaland, causing widespread damage to infrastructure, homes, and agricultural fields. In Kohima, a major land sinking occurred near Kisama Heritage Village, while a significant landslide was reported on the Kigwama to Mima to Chokhabama Road. And a retaining wall collapsed at Pesama Village. Similar incidents were reported in other districts, including Twinsang, Kipri, Meluri, Noklak, Mokokchung, Wokha, Zuneboto, and Peren. The damages include road blockages, collapsed retaining walls, damaged Anganwari centers, and uprooted electric poles. Agricultural fields, including paddy and maize fields, have also been severely affected. The Nagaland State Disaster Management Authority has urged all district disaster management authorities to remain alert and take necessary precautions to save lives and properties during this monsoon season. Chief Minister Dr. Neferio virtually laid the foundation stones for 9 new Lighthouse Schools complexes (LSCS) in Nagaland on June 4, 2025. The LSCS are part of the Nagaland education project, the Lighthouse Nectar, aiming to transform classrooms, teaching methods, and the overall school ecosystem. The project focuses on creating model schools with necessary faculties to support neighboring schools, promoting inclusivity, community engagement, and innovation. A new dialysis unit was officially inaugurated at the Hezuku Memorial District Hospital in Zuneboto, equipped with 3 dialysis machines to cater to 3 patients simultaneously. Deputy Commissioner Dharam Raj emphasized that the unit will alleviate with financial burden on citizens by providing local access to dialysis services, reducing the need for travel. The unit aims to improve the quality of life for kidney failure patients, with medical staff trained to provide high standard care. Indian Oil Arogyam sponsored the initiative, which is expected to benefit many patients who previously had to travel elsewhere for dialysis. The Nagaland State Rural Livelihood Mission NSRLM Wokha unit, in collaboration with 5 self-help groups SHG Federation, organized a vibrant weekly bazaar that highlighted organic vegetables and locally grown produce. Inaugurated by MLA Mathung Yanthang, advisor for the Department of Agriculture, the event promotes sustainable farming, support rural livelihoods, and encourages healthy eating habits. The bazaar features a variety of freshly organic vegetables, drawing a positive response from the community and serving as a platform for economic empowerment and self-reliance. The initiative aligns with NSRLM's mission to improve household incomes, livelihoods, and empowerment status of rural poor through sustained livelihood enhancements and improved access to financial services. The Vice-Chancellor of Nagaland University, Professor J.K. Patnaik, inaugurated the newly renovated gymnasium at Lumami on June 3, 2025. The event was attended by faculty members, officers, staff, research scholars, and students. During the program, a yoga and fitness competition was organized as part of the countdown to International Day of Yoga on June 21, 2025. Professor Patnaik encouraged students, faculty, and staff to utilize the renovated facilities. Prizes were awarded to winners in various yoga poses and fitness competitions, including bench press and squat competitions. The newly built Zuvihe Sub-Center was formally inaugurated on June 2, marking a significant milestone in enhancing healthcare infrastructure in the region. Funded under the 15th Finance Commission, the upgraded facility aims to improve primary healthcare delivery, providing better access to maternal and child health services, immunization, and basic treatments for the local population. Chief Medical Officer Dr. T. Temsu Longkumer and DMC Dimapur CEO Thungchangbemo Tungoy were present at the inauguration, emphasizing the importance of strengthening grassroots health services, especially in rural areas. The new building features 2 rooms and toilets, and additional funding is expected under the 16th Finance Commission for essential medical supplies and upkeep. Sikkim CM Prem Singh Thamang congratulated Lok Sabha MP Indra Hung Subba on his appointment as the chairman of the Consultative Committee of the Food Corporation of India (FCI) for Sikkim. Calling it a proud moment, Thamang said the role will help highlight Sikkim's concern at the national level. He also thanked the Union Minister of Parliamentary Affairs for the appointment, stating it boosts smaller states' voices in central policy making. Thamang noted Subba's role in key in addressing food security and logistical challenges in the hill state. Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma has distributed mobile phones to Anganwadi workers in the Khasi and Jantia Hills region to bridge communication gaps and improve service delivery in the remote areas. The initiative aims to enhance reporting, monitoring, and coordination with district authorities, particularly for nutrition programs and health intervention for children and pregnant women. This move is a part of a broader effort to digitize grassroots governance in the state and addressing long-standing challenges faced by Anganwadi workers. Incessant monsoon rains have triggered landslides and flash floods across Arunachal Pradesh, affecting over 3,000 people in 23 districts. According to the State Emergency Operations Center (CEOC), 12 deaths have been reported, 9 from landslides and others from flooding, wall collapse and tree fall. Changlang district is worst hit with 6 villages flooded and over 2,200 people displaced. The Makangtong bridge was washed away, serving Miao Bordumosa connectivity. Major damage has occurred in Lower Subansiri, Itanagar and Pake Kesang, affecting roads, power lines, water supply and schools. A total of 212 homes and 37 hectares of farmland were destroyed, with 425 livestock deaths. Authorities have evacuated 2,249 people, with 239 in relief camps. Deputy CM Chauna Main assured ongoing effort relief, while Arunachal Pradesh Congress Committee APCC Chief Nabam Tuki called for early warning systems to protect vulnerable areas. The Indian Army has initiated a full-scale rescue and relief operation in North Sikkim's Lachin, which was cut off due to heavy rains and massive landslides. Despite challenging weather and terrain, soldiers are working tirelessly to rescue stranded tourists and locals. So far, 30 people have been airlifted to safety, and efforts are underway to rescue the remaining 83 tourists, including women and children. The Army, along with the Indian Air Force, is providing food, water, medicine, and medical care, and setting up temporary shelters. Heavy flooding across Manipur has led to widespread power outages, with substation, power lines and equipment submerged. Areas affected include Imphal West, Senapati, Tamenglong, Ukhrul, Kamjong and Kangpokpi. Key substations like Karong, Kongba and Kuman Lampak remain flooded. To avoid accident, MSCPCL has cut power in many locations. Continuous rain, strong winds and landslides have worsened the situation. Restoration work to repair faculty lines, substation and equipment is currently underway. MSPCL has requested patience from consumers in the affected district as efforts continue to restore normal power supply as quickly as possible. A disturbing incident of domestic violence have been reported in Tripura's Sepahijala district on June 4, 2025. A husband, Suman Mia, allegedly killed his wife, Mishti Begum. While intoxicated, the police have arrested Suman Mia and local residents are demanding strict punishment for the accused. Unfortunately, specific details about the incident are scarce, but similar incidents have been reported in Tripura. For instance, in May 2023, a woman killed her husband over alleged domestic violence in the Khowai district. Two inmates who escaped from Nongpo Civil Hospital in Meghalaya on November 15, 2024 have been rearrested after nearly 6 months. Papu Chetri and Sunil Das were nabbed separately on June 3 and May 29 respectively. Through a joint operation by Riboy and North Garo Hills Police, Das, a convict under the POCSO Act and Chetri accused under multiple IPC sections, had fled to Assam using fake identities. Authorities are probing possible support networks and have strengthened security protocols at medical facilities. Chetri will be presented in court on June 4. Union Minister Kiran Rijiju announced that the monsoon session of Parliament will be held from July 21 to August 12, as recommended by the Cabinet Committee of Parliamentary Affairs. The recommendation will be sent to the President for approval amid opposition demands for a special session on Operation Sindoor. Rijiju said all important matters can be discussed during the session. Final topics will be decided by the business advisory committees of both houses. The Indian Army has initiated a full-scale rescue and relief operation in North Sikkim's Lachen, which was cut off due to heavy rains and massive landslides. Despite challenging weather and terrain, soldiers are working tirelessly to rescue stranded tourists and locals. So far, 30 people have been airlifted to safety, and efforts are underway to rescue the remaining 83 tourists, including women and children. The Army, along with the Indian Air Force, is providing food, water, medicine, and medical care, and setting up temporary shelters. The Assam cabinet, led by CM Himanta Biswa Sharma, approved a 47,000-hectare expansion of Kaziranga National Park on June 4 to boost biodiversity conservation and sustainable tourism. Villages like Gopal, Jarane, Silghat, and Hatimura are included in the 6th extension. Other key decisions include granting arms licenses to indigenous residents in border areas for enhanced security, approving Rs 250 crore to upgrade polytechnics and ITIS into centers of excellence with Tata Technologies, and remaining key institution to honor Assamese stalwart. The cabinet also cleared land allocation for a 900 MW palm storage project in West Karbi Anglong and East land use norms for oil palm cultivation under NMEO-OP. Union Minister Jyotiraditya Scindia assured Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma of full central support for flood relief and rehabilitation during a phone call on June 3. CM Sharma thanked him for his concern amid the ongoing crisis that has claimed 11 lives, 6 from floods and 5 from landslides, affecting over 5.15 lakh people across 22 districts. During a visit to flood-hit Kachar, Sharma emphasized conserving wetlands like Malini Bil and Rangirkhal to combat urban flooding. He also visited 6 relief camps in Silchar and announced plans for long-term flood mitigation policies. The Viksit Krishi Sankalp Abhiyan was held on June 3 at GPK Linki Parakha under the 21 Nathang Machong constituency in Sikkim. Organized by ICAR KVK East Sikkim in collaboration with state agricultural related departments, the event aimed to raise awareness about modern and sustainable farming among local farmers. MLA Pamin Lepcha attended as chief guest, joined by Zila Adakshya, Ladan Lamu Bhutia and Panchayat members, experts including Dr. Pratap Surba and officials from agriculture, horticulture and AHVS and fisheries departments, emphasized scientific approaches and government schemes to strengthen Sikkim's agricultural sector. Sikkim recorded 4 new COVID-19 cases in the past 24 hours, contributing to a wider spike across India, where active cases have climbed to 4,026. The rise is part of a regional uptick in the northeast, with 12 new cases including 6 in Assam and 2 in Mizoram. Health officials in Sikkim are ramping up testing, vaccination and public health measures. Kusum Dahal from the Health Department urged citizens to resume COVID-appropriate behavior such as mask wearing and hand hygiene. STNM hospitals in Gangtok remains the main diagnostic center, with mobile testing unit deployed to rural areas. The state is also using the Arogya Setu app for contact tracing and hotspot identification, as the government aims to curb a potential outbreak. Tripura CPIM Party District Secretary Ratan Das on June 4 made serious allegation against the BJP, claiming that they are obstructing CPIM workers from providing aid to flood-affected people in the state. Das stated that the CPIM is committed to standing with the people regardless of being in power or not, and criticized the BJP for preventing them from helping those in need. He contrasted with the CPIM's past behaviors when they were in power, saying that they never obstructed opposition party workers. Das questioned the BJP's politics, asking what kind of politics is it to stop a party from helping people affected by floods. The flood situation in Assam remains critical due to continuous rainfall, with 7 rivers including the Brahmaputra flowing above the danger level. According to the Assam State Disaster Management Authority, 6 more people lost their lives in various districts, taking the toll to 17. Around 6.5 lakhs people across 21 districts are affected, with Sribhumi being the worst hit district, impacting 231,536 individuals. Relief efforts are underway with 223 camps operational, sheltering 39,746 displaced people, and 288 relief distribution centers functional. Heavy rainfall is predicted in isolated areas with thunderstorms expected in Dhubri, South Salmara, Mankachar, Gwalpara and Kokrajhar.
बाढ़ का हालत बहुत खराब है। अभी तो बाढ़ से पूरा खेती पूरा नष्ट हुआ है। अभी
घर में भी पानी है।
अभी सड़क में इतना थोड़ा सा जगह है, ऊंचा जगह है, यहाँ पर ही पूरा इधर उधर पूरा डूब चुका है अभी तक।
और कहाँ का पानी है? ब्रह्मपुत्र?
ये पूरा ब्रह्मपुत्र का पानी है। इधर तो बाढ़ का हालत बहुत खराब है। अभी तो बाढ़ से पूरा खेती पूरा नष्ट हुआ है। अभी
घर में भी पानी
है। अभी सड़क में इतना थोड़ा सा जगह है, ऊंचा जगह है, यहाँ पर ही पूरा इधर उधर पूरा डूब चुका है अभी तक।
और कहाँ का पानी है? ब्रह्मपुत्र?
ये पूरा ब्रह्मपुत्र का पानी है। इधर तो बाढ़ का हालत बहुत खराब है। अभी तो बाढ़ से पूरा खेती पूरा।
Malaysia has turned down Pakistan's plea to cancel the Operation Sindoor outreach programs led by Indian MP Sanjay Jha, despite Islamabad's appeal citing Islamic solidarity and the Kashmir issue. The Pakistan embassy urged Malaysian officials to scrap the program, saying, "We are an Islamic country, you are an Islamic country, don't listen to the Indian delegation. Cancel all their programs in Malaysia." However, the Malaysian government approved all 10 proposed programs, allowing the 9-member Indian delegation to proceed with their plans. The delegation, which included MPs from various Indian parties, emphasized India's zero-tolerance stance on terrorism and briefed Malaysian leaders on Operation Sindoor's precision strikes targeting terror launchpads in Pakistan.
Well, to us, Malaysia is for peace, and we don't support any terrorist group. So it's an opportunity for us to listen to their side of the story. So the Indian MPs have been very kind and courteous and gave us a briefing of what can be done. We will take all this into consideration. Malaysia is part of the OIC, so we have a bit of balancing act to do. But you know, Malaysia have very, very close ties with India. We have a big population of Indian population here. And we will take all into consideration, but we are committed to peace. So I want to thank them very much for coming.
Sir, how the two countries can work together when it comes to cross-border terrorism and to maintain peace?
Well, we have a good financial system that prevents, money laundering and AMLA issues. So I think we have legislations on anti-terrorism as well. So we'll stick to that. I think we're going to use our diplomatic channels to explain and seek direction from Pakistan in particular. Generally, we do not encourage any country to cross border to do activities that is terrorist activities. We'll wait to see what the Pakistan government has to say, and then we will try to make our own position on it. I think it's always been a subject matter. In ASEAN, of course, we have the ongoing Myanmar war. As a result, we don't seem to find consensus from issues because of the Myanmar conflict. We hope that under our chairmanship will be better. That remains to be seen, but I think it can be raised as an international issue on terrorism, so we hope that it can be part of the agenda to discuss. I think we're all looking towards a better world for everybody.
So what do you have to say about the India and Malaysia ties? Where are they going? What is the future?
Ties are fantastic. At the moment, we've seen a big jump in Indian tourists coming to Malaysia. We hope to reciprocate the same. We hope to get more technological cooperation between Malaysia and India. I mean, we highly respect. It's incredible to see Indian, technology advancing so fast, right? And I personally have friends who are from the IT sector who are Indians. You know, they're my neighbors. So I think that's an area we can grow a lot. And we do have a surplus with India. We hope to increase those surplus from time to time, but in the same time buy some and transfer some technology for Malaysian side.
Sir, is there any plans, sir?
Weapons? No, I don't think we are particularly interested in weapons per se. The focus should, for Malaysia, you know, we do spend money on weapons,
Yes,
but I think we need to spend more on diplomacy. As a trading nation, as a nation sitting in a very important, trade route,
Yeah.
we need to take a more nuanced diplomatic relation rather than a military position.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Well, to us, Malaysia is.
This is all for NLTV English Primetime. For more news and updates, keep watching Nltv.